and happy new year. I can't believe that 2016 is over and it's now 2017. Looking back on the past year, there's been a lot of things that have happened, good and bad, and that just happens every year, but 2016 was a very full year. A lot happened. And so I have a lot of memories that I'm taking with me into 2017, a lot more wisdom and lessons that I've learned in 2016, as well as a new drive for the next year. And so I thought I'd just share with you some of my goals for the next year and things that I'm hoping for in this coming year. So one of the things that just happened more recently was I actually started, so a week before Christmas, I had a week off from work and I took that time to invest in myself and self-care. The first day, I downloaded a new app called Daily Yoga, and it's kind of a yoga community, so it's kind of like Facebook, Instagram, plus yoga exercises and videos. And it's been awesome. I've done it ever since December 19th. So every day since December 19th, I've been using this app and doing daily yoga workouts. I've been a part of some beginners courses, which kind of just teach you the basics of yoga and the poses and what they're called and how to do it, and it is voice-led. So an instructor will tell you what to do, how to breathe well as well. And I just think that they're really awesome because it's the first time that I've tried to do yoga and have not felt like I'm the worst person who's ever tried to do yoga ever. Because sometimes when you just look at, oh, let's do yoga, a lot of the poses are really hard and not necessarily for beginners. And I found that the exercises on this app have been perfectly made, especially for beginners. And so I've been loving it. I'm excited to continue that yoga journey and just to see what happens December 31st and what I look like and what I'm able to do. And I feel awesome. It really helps me de-stress and it helps my back a lot. It helps my posture, and it's also been helping my joints not pop as much. And it's also just fun because it's a great community. So if you like post something of like a picture or a topic that you just want to write about, people are always there to encourage you and say, wow, you're doing a great job, keep going. And it's just awesome, and you can always ask questions and people are always there to answer. And there's also a lot of events that you can take part of as well. I won a free ebook about yoga, and it's just been awesome so far. So if you haven't heard of it, Daily Yoga, check it out and maybe we can do yoga together on there. Also during the week of my time off work, I watched a documentary, a food documentary called Food Choices on Netflix. And this could be honestly a whole nother video, but basically to cut it short, a documentary has never changed my mind on something so dramatically as this one has. I literally see food differently, and my mind has changed a lot, and it's very weird because I love food. So it's always been difficult for me to give things up or cut things out of my diet until now. And basically the documentary is about a plant-based diet, or what other people would call a vegan diet, and why that is the healthiest diet for the human species. And it's an incredible documentary. I seriously encourage anyone and everyone to watch it before saying anything bad about it. Because it's really been eye-opening for me, and it was so easy for me to understand, because there's a lot of things about diet that are hard to understand, they're confusing, but this one, just the way it was set up is so easy to understand, and it's layman's terms, and it's just like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So it has honestly changed my mind, and ever since then we have been taking small steps to eating a plant-based diet or vegan diet. We have cut meat out, except for Christmas Day when we were invited to his parents' house. But ever since then we haven't had meat, and we're also cutting out dairy. However, we're still eating the things that we already had before we watched this documentary. So there's still days where we eat the rest of our cheese, or drink the rest of the milk that we had. However, from this point on, we haven't bought new dairy or meat products. It's definitely kind of challenging, but it's also fun and exciting to see what other foods are out there and what can I make that still tastes just as good and doesn't have those things in it. Seeing how the wonders of food and how good it actually can be in its like rawest form. And I don't know, it's just really been interesting so far, and so my two goals are to stick with yoga and eating a plant-based diet for the rest of the year. However, I'm not going to be trying not to be super strict about those things. So if there's a day where it's hard, I'm not going to beat myself up about it, as with any other diet, I guess. But it's actually become really important to me and my health, so I'm trying to become very disciplined this year. And so if there's a word that I would take with me into this next year, it's discipline. And that comes in a lot of different facets in my life. And so health and fitness are two of those ways that discipline will be used. Another goal of mine is to actually get to 10,000 subscribers on my channel here. We're almost to 4,000, so that means only 6,000 more. Who knows, maybe I'll reach it, maybe I won't. But that's my goal for the next year. And another goal that's kind of tied to that is I would love to make a video tied to this video, but at the end of the year, looking back at my goals and commenting on them. Was I able to stick with them? What was it like for me over the year? I don't know, I love goals videos because it's so empowering almost. Something that I'm hoping for is to find some kind of job. I would love to stay at the church that I'm working at. However, financially it would be a lot more difficult for us because Misha might possibly be changing his job this next year as well. And so we're not really sure where that's going to lead us to financially. So that's also where discipline comes in, being wise with our money decisions. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing after September 1st this year, but I don't know. I kind of like the spontaneity of not knowing, but it also kind of stresses me out. So who knows? We'll see. It'll be a good year either way, and don't tell Misha that another goal of mine is to get a pet this year. It'll happen. I guess I don't like the word resolutions, but those are my goals, and those are things that I want to try and stick to this year, and I want to make them as realistic for me as possible and not stretch myself too far. However, setting high goals is important because it really motivates you, I think, and it can help you. So keep me motivated, ask me how I'm doing throughout the year, and I can't wait to show you everything that happens in 2017. I hope you liked this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you did. Let me know if you have any goals or resolutions for this upcoming year. I'd love to hear from you. And that's it. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers this year. Tell your friends. No, you don't have to. Well, unless you want to. I don't know. Happy New Year. See you guys next week. Bye.